Onto my spreadsheet, underneath the sum function, I'm going to type the number 1, press my enter key, type the number 2. What I'm going to do is highlight these two numbers together, move my cursor to the bottom right hand corner as my icon changes to a cross, a small cross opposed to a chunky white cross. This shows the fill handle. I'm going to click down on my mouse and drag my numbers down. As you can see, the numbers have incremented all the way up to the number 10. I'll show you that again on the count function. So I'm going to type the 1, press the enter, press the 2, press the enter, highlight them both together, move to the fill handle and drag down. Same again, press the end, 1 and 2, highlight them together, press enter. I could also copy these numbers over to the next columns as well. So I've highlighted them, selected copy, move to the next area and paste those in. I'm using the shortcut keys Control and V on my keyboard. It's got these what look like they're called running ants around the original text that I copied. To remove the running ants on my keyboard, top left hand corner, I'm going to press the escape key. I'm going to now add up the numbers in column B by using the sum function. So first of all, what I need to do is place my cursor, position my cursor where I want the total to appear, which is after the number 10 in cell B13, column B, row 13. On the formulas ribbon, we've got the AutoSum button. If I click down under here, we've got the sum, the average, count numbers, and max and min functions. There's a lots more functions. Excel is a highly capable tool, and there's more than one way around doing one function. I tend to write mine out, but I'm going to use the toolbar here. So I'm going to select the sum. It's automatically put running ants around the data I want to add up, and it's carefully placed a function into the cell, and you can also see it over here on the functions bar. It says equal sum, open brackets, B3 colon B12 close the brackets. So our function always starts off with the equals. Equals always goes first, followed by the name of the function. We use the brackets to protect the data within the range. Every time you have an open bracket, we close the bracket afterwards. And the data range is uses the colon icon to show the range of the data from B3 colon to B12. So I'm happy with that formula. So I can press the enter key for it to be accepted. So those numbers added up equals 55. I want to count the number of numbers within column D using the count function. Obviously we can see there's 10 numbers, but we're going to use the count function for it. So again, positioning our cursor at the end of the range of the text, numbers, and on the formulas ribbon again, I'm going to use the AutoSum, and underneath there it says count numbers. Again, it's placed running ants around my data. The function here equal count open bracket D3 colon D12 close the brackets. I'm happy with that, so I'm going to press the enter key. So there are 10 numbers in this range. The next function we're going to look at is the average function. So again, positioning my cursor at the end of that range. We know that the sum of the numbers, the total of the numbers is 55. We know that there's 10 numbers in that range. So we're looking to have 5.5 over here under the average. The average in this case is the mean. If you have, in terms of averages, we've got mode, median, and mean. Sorry, the mode is the most fashionable number, the median is the middle number. In this case, we're using the mean function, which is the total numbers divided by the number of the numbers. So using the AutoSum, select average. Again, starts off with the equal, the name of the function average. Opens the bracket to open the data range up, a closed bracket at the end. F3 colon F12 showing the data range. I'm happy with that formula and I press my enter key. We've got our result there, 5.5. Moving on to the max and the min functions, what these do, the max selects the highest number in the range and the min selects the lowest number in the range. So we can tell just by glancing at these 10 numbers that the 10 is the highest number and the min is the lowest number. So again, position our cursor at the end of the range. I'm going to select the max function from the AutoSum button drop down. Select max. We've got some running ants around our data. Starts off with equal to start the function. The name of the function max. Open bracket and close the bracket. H3 colon H12, where our data starts from, H3 down to H12. I'm happy with that function, so I'll press the enter key. And it's returned me the number 10. And then finally, using this method, the min, which is the lowest number within this range. So again, I can use the auto function and select the min function equals name of the function min, open bracket, close the bracket, J3 to J12. I'm happy with that, so I can press the enter key. So that method was used doing the formulas AutoSum feature. Over here under the count and the max, I'm just going to repeat those functions, but this time typing the functions in myself. So I'm actually going to use my keyboard. You can see it building. I'm starting with the equal function, equal symbol, the name of the function, which is count. Open the bracket. I'm going to select the first cell in that range. Shift key, no, not shift key, the colon key. And the last number in that range. Close the brackets. I'm happy with that formula. I'll press the enter key. It's not case sensitive. And same for the max function. Placing my cursor at the end of that range. Starting with an equals. Max, again, it's not case sensitive. Open the brackets, the first cell, and the last cell. Close my bracket, press the enter key. Obviously these are total, so I need to format them to make them look different from the rest of the data within the range, and I can do that by using my borders as well.